it's Eva, and my hair is very greasy and disgusting today because it has been past the limits that my hair can go without looking real disgusting without dry shampoo anyways. Since I recently put up a video about how to avoid washing your hair for 10 days, I was like, I should probably follow up with dirty hairstyles because one of the tips was like, just braid your hair and make it look interesting. And so I was like, that is kind of what I do. I do kind of hide it sometimes. So I was like, alright, let's just make a follow-up video. I do have to mention though, I did not use dry shampoo at all for any of these styles because I was like, we're talking about really greasy hair, and I figured that if you put dry shampoo in your hair's gonna look pretty fresh as if it was just slightly dirty, but maybe like 1 or 2 days dirty, you know? These are kind of ordered from when my hair is dirty to super duper nasty. So if you do feel like it is a little too gross and dirty for you, then go ahead and go dry shampoo. It's just, I wanted to be as honest with you guys as possible, and I thought it just made sense to not use dry shampoo. These styles can be really quick to make as long as you know how to braid your hair, which is obviously in the title, so I don't want to see anybody complaining about saying they don't know how to braid hair because you were warned that this video was about braiding hair. But other than that, please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't with the notification bell ticked down below, as well as give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed these videos. And comment down below letting me know the longest you can go without washing your hair, and let's just get right into this video. Alright, let's start off with the style that I wear most often, which is the double braided style. You guys have seen this everywhere on my YouTube and Instagram. It's just the style that I always go to. But generally speaking, it's just sectioning off the middle portion of your hair. It can be as big or as thin as you want. It's totally up to you, and simply just French braiding it all the way to the back. Now, if you're really unfamiliar with French braiding, honestly, the best way that I learned was just understanding that it's honestly just a 3-strand braid, except every time you fold a strand in, you grab more hair, and that's really all there is to it. If you can make a normal 3-strand braid, you can French braid it easily. When you get to the back of the top of your head, you're just going to want to 3 strands braided normally and tie it off. You just want a little bit more braid in case it does come loose. It doesn't hurt to have some extra length. And of course, you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side and braid it. After that, you can hold the ends and really just start tugging at it to make it more voluminous or bigger if you'd prefer. When you're satisfied, you can either tie the braids together with a tiny elastic, or you can just use bobby pins, and that's pretty much it. And if your hair is still way too dirty to have it down, then obviously you can just tie it up and it'll still look pretty cool. And in my opinion, I think that it looks a lot more edgier than just a regular plain ponytail. Plus, there's braids, so it kind of adds some texture and distracts you from how greasy your hair is, in my opinion anyways. And yes, I am using 2 hair bands because if you guys have watched my thick hair hacks video, you guys know that it gives a lot more support, especially if you have a lot of hair or just heavy hair in general. And that's pretty much it. On to the next dirty hairstyle. This next style I feel like is a classic. I feel like so many people have worn this before, and honestly it's because it's so straightforward and easy. So for this, I like to have some textured hair, and to get that I pretty much just French braid my hair and sleep on it for a day or 2. You can add more product in it like mousses if you do want the waves to be more pronounced. I personally prefer a deep part when it comes to the style, but of course part your hair however you like. And basically you're going to be taking big chunks of your hair and French braiding it towards the back. Because your hair is already textured, I feel like it doesn't have to be super neat, so I feel like this is great for people who are just starting with French braiding. But when you do get to your temple, you can stop French braiding and start creating a regular 3-strand braid towards the back. And then secure the ends with a tiny elastic. Now just wrap the braid around your head, and where you want to pin it in place, move some of the top layers of hair to the side and pin it in place there with bobby pins. Then move the top layers of hair back in place over the end of the braid, hiding it. And there you have it, this style is done. And obviously if you don't like your hair down when it's textured, then you can always just tie it up. There's always that option of a variation. But I personally prefer this a lot better than having my hair down because I just really like my ponytail being super puffy and voluminous, because usually when my hair is in a ponytail it just looks plain, I would say. This definitely adds a lot more interest to it. When you tie the braid up, you can choose to let the ends loose. It's totally up to you. I kind of just chose to keep it in because I like the way that it looked today. And that's pretty much all there is to this look. And finally, we have the last look, which is more or less an excuse to put some color in your outfit without trying, which is from the scarf. Alright, so you can start off with either textured or straight hair, it doesn't matter, but since I wanted to add some interest to this bun, otherwise it's just a plain bun, I just decided to braid 2 small braids towards the back. And then you can just secure them with a tiny elastic. Now gather all your hair into a high ponytail. I chose to have textured hair just because I feel like it makes my bun look a little bigger, but it's totally up to you, it doesn't really matter. And then just tie it up with some strong hairbands. This is generally how I make my buns really quickly, and they're pretty neat looking, I would have to say, but you take your ponytail and just keep twisting it and twisting it until it wraps around itself. And then usually if I'm at home, I'll use an elastic or a hairband to keep it in place, but since I didn't want any of that to be showing, I used some bobby pins. And of course, I always pull out some baby hairs from the front to frame my face. Now for the scarf portion, you can really tie this up any way you want, and the scarf I actually just got off eBay for $1 or $2. You can use any type of scarf or even ribbon in general, and I just tied it around the bun and then tied a bow on it. And then you're done with this look. This scarf is honestly the easiest way to add some color to your outfits without having to coordinate anything. Hey guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so, and also give me a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and comment down below letting me know how many days it's been since you've washed your hair so far, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye!